Hello everybody and welcome to episode 7, King of the Hill season 3. We have here one of the all-time greats in Company of Heroes, I think still the top earner in the franchise history, playing as the Austere on the south side of Road to Tula. It is going to be Dev M.
And in the north, we've got Mr. Bulat. Definitely a newcomer for both Danny and I, but apparently he is a VCO professional. So he's here with the Soviet Union, already logged into a Meta Commander, Armored Assault. It's just interested to see how he performs against, as you said, one of the greats.
Yeah, and
If he's
of
a
course...
VCO pro, then they must have some history.
yeah, that's a good point, actually. Didn't even think about. They may have had some experience playing against each other. So maybe chat knows right now if there's any kind of grudges here or maybe some old rivalries. But we'll take it with fresh perspective. And Momo, just to point out what you said a second ago, because we always like to say when people pick Armored Assault tactics, they benefit from radio intercept straight away. So Bulat's going to have that advantage. He knows exactly what is coming out of Devem's base right now, which is always a great advantage to what is potentially a new map for them. They may not have played on this map before.
Exactly. Radio intercepts busted.
Nothing bad to say about this commander choice. What I do like, though, is that there are commanders in Company of Heroes 2 that do benefit from you picking them immediately. Some that benefit from you picking as a counter choice, you know, some that you can lean to whenever, and there's a nice variety there. This is definitely one of those that you want to utilize. You kind of have that strategy in your head from the start. It's an aggressive pick.
Yeah, it is a safe choice, as you say.
I think we're going to get our first engagements come up here. I think.
Ooh, he's not in cover for this engagement. It's directional cover, guys. Even if you see that green little symbol, it doesn't mean you're benefiting from it. He needs to get to the other side of that stone wall.
Yeah, it's a weird engagement really at the start. You think he looks like he's about to correct it, but goes back onto that side of the wall as Dev M approaches with Grenadiers from the north, and slightly north of the VP in the center, MG42. Just
good envelopment.
Also. I like that. I think you see like Bulat is struggling a little bit with models either side of cover at the moment. They did get suppressed. Models were hanging out, and again we saw this last week. I really like this from Dev M, using the Pioneers to get in close range, get a bit of that DPS off, and helping the MG to win its engagements.
A lot of bad engagements for Bulat. He's already retreated to conscripts.
Actually, I would have thought going for a 3 conscript build with the 2 engineers, you would probably have more map control than this. But Dev M just got straight up the front of the map, takes over a pretty dominant building, I think, which covers a lot of the paths to the center, to the strategic points, you know, that connect to fuel, munitions.
Yeah, he's locked him out already. He's on the cutoff, no income really at all for Bulat, and yeah, this MG placement really shows that he's familiar with the map and the way it works. He just straight up rushed it, so he knew what he had to do. Bulat, on the other hand, let's see, he's teching up to tier 2, probably for a mortar. No mollies, no flamethrower just yet, so it's gonna be a struggle until the mortar comes out to get rid of this MG42.
I think at the rate he's lost territory, he might want to get an AT gun and use the barrage, to be honest, because not going to be too long before Dev M's bringing out some vehicles, I expect.
Yeah, there's a half track already. He's going to be able to upgrade for the Flyman Warfare as soon as the Bulat's in a horrible spot.
I think we're just seeing nighttime kick in on this map. Am I?
Yeah.
The lights have come on, the snowstorm's coming over. Good old
Monolithic
Bacon.
He's
Not content just making good maps. He wants to make them Wants to make the seasons change and everything turn on and off.
He built a Maxim, so I don't know what his strategy is here. I think Maxim was definitely the worst out of the three there to build.
I think it
Mortar could have
like
been
maybe
good.
he's going to
Assist
hop
could have
into
been
that building and then use the engineer flamethrower.
Yeah, maybe. The incendiary rounds are gonna do so much damage though if you can keep these engineers out.
Oh, that rifle grenade on the conscripts. That's huge! What a huge rifle grenade! The engineers could barely get up there in time. And I'm not sure it was worth eating that rifle grenade just for the engineers to get that close. Devem coming in with the 251 half-track here to clear up any units that continue to push through the center now that the MG42 is gone. Bulat is clearly struggling here. And you know what? He's got that radio intercept as well. So really thought maybe he could have heard that Tier 2 had gone up. Devem's on this retreat. You know.
Oh, that conscript is gonna bite the dust.
Maybe. Is Devem feeling... Nope.
He wasn't really even chasing it. That thing just wiped it.
That was a laser shot there. But this 251 is going to do great work on the map right now. We've just seen the AT come in from Bulat. I think this probably should have been his first choice.
Yeah, Maxim really didn't.
Easy game for Devem so far. I don't even think that we've seen mines placed anywhere. Perhaps not far enough on the map for Bulat. Devem gets great positioning here with the 251, able to flame point two squads. Pushed away by that first shot from the AT gun. It's really a controlled
rounds. Gonna annihilate this Maxim. There's this barrage you're waiting for.
Sensible from Devem and good from Bulat. He needs to work that building. He still hasn't given up at all yet. You know, he's still fighting. He's taking the VP on the right, so it's good that he's paying attention to the ever-decreasing VPs he's got. Does he have what he needs to start pushing Devem back?
No. No, he has his this gun, but I've seen. Okay, he's building another MG42. But I've seen usually what Devem does against is, you know, a very fragile composition against the flame half track, because he just gets a second one and just surrounds the AT gun and wins the game. But this time around, I guess he's just trying to lock in. The conscripts are moving out with the other MG.
Actually, when I see some of these engagements, I mean, Bulat here, he's got a conscript with low health. We just saw the engineers who were burning the units out of cover retreat instead of merging with the conscripts. He had enough conscripts, so that kind of suggests that maybe he's, you know, not so familiar with everything that Soviets have to offer in these situations.
Heavy machine gun team, prepare for enemy forces are neutralizing a sector. We fight for our brothers.
Yeah, I don't know what his strategy is here. The Maxims are really good at locking down territory. They're not as good as, you know, attack moving onto territory and capping it like they used to. But conscripts just don't have enough oomph, you know, especially if there's only two of them.
I think, yeah, really they may be great at the start of the game just for rattling any support weapons trying to get onto the field and doing that good capping, but that didn't happen. It really didn't happen. Nice barrage there from Bulat. It's going to force a retreat from the MG42. Devem still playing aggressively, taking those houses north of the center VP, constantly putting pressure on the support play from Bulat. leaving him with barely anything. And I think he's trying to get on top of the fuel, also protecting himself from maybe from the 251 with a mine here. That's going to get seen by DevM.
Five-man upgrade on DevM from Germany. And it looks like he's got Battle Phase 2 all locked in, so it's gonna make easy tier 3. Unless he rushes tier 4. He's building another pine. Get that tech building up quicker so that other pioneer doesn't have to retreat to base.
Oh, Bulat, he's got his units bunched up again. I wonder if DevM's going to reach for another rifle grenade. They've been very successful in this game so far.
Yeah, he just needs a bit more munitions. There it is. There we go. Bulat actually coming this time.
This is a nice play. He's trying to get the AT gun to push the MG away. Gets the conscripts into cover to force the grenadiers away. He's got so much work to do, and he's still getting harassed this time from the right-hand side of the house the MG is occupying. And not even these two Maxims are able to prevent these infantry pushes. Great line from the 251 as well. It takes a line behind the building that the AT gun can't counter fire.
I think DevM's gonna lose that MG42. See if Bulat's able to take advantage of that, but he's sidetracking the 251 to cover the MG, it seems like. Yeah, look at this, look at this. He's calculating that he won't get hit with the Zis barrage at this corner to get this model off this conscript. There we go. Prevents that MG42 from being captured. And using the house as cover, the Zis gun wasn't even able to get a shot off, so it should be a good recovery for... Oh, and the conscript dies. It got blocked by the Zis gun.
Hey, that conscript was always going down. I don't think there was... It looked very dramatic, though.
It did. But with that, Bulat is down to one conscript, and yeah, I think DevM's definitely got this under control.
Well, you just have to look at the kill-death ratio here. 72 kills to 25 from Bulat.
Sounds like Soviet ratio.
Even so. Panzer 4 is going to be on the field soon from DevM, who did tech up to tier 3. Getting that 251 is 251 is
brutal.
chaos from Bulat. Yeah, he's trying to get a second AT gun out now because I think he realizes he just cannot cover all of the sight lines he needs to. As far as I can see, there's no AT grenades either. So really no chance of taking that down, and Bulat realizes that too. It's a quick game one, GG, and DevM continues to be our Grand King.
GG.